Good morning and welcome to Let's Talk Real Estate, presented by the Cisneros Realty Group at Keller Williams, servicing the New Hampshire Lakes and White Mountains regions. Today's show is sponsored by Blue Water Mortgage, Summit Title, and Allstate Insurance, the Joe Suazo office in Derry, New Hampshire. Time to join our host and Let's Talk Real Estate on 101.5 WEEI Sports Radio, Lakes Region.
Corina, 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 I love you so.
And good morning, good Saturday morning. My name is Corina Cisneros, Realtor with Keller Williams, Lakes and Mountain Realty in Meredith, New Hampshire. Our show focuses on all aspects of real estate, and in the next 30 minutes, we'll give you important information that will help you with either buying or selling your home. Today, I am joined by Leslie Bryant, owner, founder of Bryant Paving. Welcome to our show, Leslie.
Thank you.
So before we got on the air, you were telling me that you started this company from scratch 11 years ago.
11 years ago, yes.
So tell me, what prompted you to get into the paving business?
The honest answer is I had my driveway paved, and I was working for running an environmental site work company in Maine, and lived in Holderness, and had my driveway paved, and it was a local owner who was retiring, so decided to buy his equipment at auction and hire his crew, and started a new business the next year.
But what was it about paving that you said to yourself, this is fun, or I can do this?
It was actually the crew out in the yard and the way they worked together and the way they got the job done. And it just looked like something that I could certainly manage based on what I was doing already.
So let me guess, when you saw them, it was like a very careful ballet that they were kind of working together seamlessly?
They were a little seamless. They communicated without talking. They, were able to get the job done. It was like everybody knew what everybody else was supposed to do, and it was a nice operation.
Okay, that's very interesting. So what has changed in paving from 11 years ago to today? Is the technology still the same?
The technology is similar. There's much more automation in the industry now than there was. There was the automation in the industry, but it was mostly scaled to the larger jobs, highway work, road construction work, airports, things like that. Currently, they're bringing more automation into more engineered parking lots and things. So the automation or the technology hasn't necessarily changed. It's just expanding into more areas.
Okay, so I'm a homeowner. Many people listening are homeowners. Some of us don't have a paved driveway. I have a partial paved driveway in my house. Why would somebody want to pave their driveway?
Sure. I guess there depends on what your priorities are, right? So if your priorities are having a safe place to travel, getting in and out of your driveway, if you've got the typical New Hampshire driveway that's full of potholes and heaves and what have you, and you're tired of navigating that, that's a good reason to get your driveway paved. If you're tired of cleaning the sand off your floors from all the wear and tear that comes in the house from the driveway, that's a good reason to get your driveway paved. One of the best reasons is because it looks good from the street. Once you pave it, kind of makes that landscape pop right out. So lots of good reasons.
All right. Thanks for listening this morning. This is Let's Talk Real Estate on WEEI 101.5 Sports Radio Lakes Region. My guest today is Leslie Bryant of Bryant Paving. What are the options that a homeowner can have with their driveway? I mean, what are the basic thing all the way to the most fancy paving?
Sure. So there's all kinds of options. Typically, most driveways start out with a gravel base that's put in when the house is constructed. Some owners choose to leave that gravel in place. You can maintain that over the years by regrading it, adding a little gravels and top dressing it, and regrading and re-rolling. Those areas can also be paved with a couple of different methods behind the paving. There could be a 2-inch single course driveway or a driveway that's a 2-inch base and a 1-inch top coat. I like to call those the Chevy product versus the Cadillac product. There's also porous asphalt that can be installed in your driveway where it actually has a filtration ability to drain water through the bottom of the subbase. That's a little more expensive. That's pretty costly, but around here, it's prevalent where DES requires you to have impervious surfaces around or pervious surfaces, in your waterfront home area. So if they require you to have pervious surfaces, there's an asphalt option for that. So,
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the cost briefly.
Sure.
What does it cost to pave a driveway? So give me an average size.
it's everybody's question, and I never do it. So it really varies. It depends on if your driveway is 1,000 square feet or
Yeah.
10,000 square feet. So the price per square foot would be markedly different
Yeah.
for those options. It would also depend on how much work is required to get the driveway paved. So if there's a lot of work in the preparation, then your driveway is obviously going to be more expensive than if your driveway is pretty much ready for us to pave when we get there and take a look at it. So I think the big misconception is that everybody thinks you have to give up your firstborn to be able to have your driveway paved. It's not necessarily the case. It's not as costly as some may think, and it really depends on the situation.
Okay. Everybody stay where you are. It's time to take a break and hear from our sponsors. And remember, the video and podcast of all our shows are available on Facebook and YouTube and on letstalkrealestatenh.podbean.com. Thank you for listening this morning. We'll be right back with more Let's Talk Real Estate after this on 101.5 WEEI Sports Radio Lakes Region.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back.
Buying and selling real estate is hard, but it doesn't have to be when you partner with an agent that has a proven track record of success. The Cisneros Realty Group at Keller Williams Lakes and Mountains Realty in Meredith helps you fulfill your homeownership dreams through a caring and trusting relationship. They provide exceptional service and advocate for your best interests. The Cisneros Realty Group is your trusted real estate advisor, creating a long-standing relationship now and in the future.
Hi, this is Corina Cisneros from Keller Williams Lakes and Mountain Realty in Meredith. For many years, clients have been putting their trust in me and my full service team. We dedicate ourselves to getting you the most for your home. Remember my name, Corina, like the song, Corina, Corina.
Turbocharge the sale of your home with the professionals at the Cisneros Realty Group, part of Keller Williams Lakes and Mountains, 66 Route 25, Meredith, New Hampshire. Experience and integrity you can trust. The Cisneros Realty Group, online at nhlakeshomes.com.
Put your trust in Blue Water Mortgage when you purchase your new home. Jonathan Ferrante works hard for you with premium service and integrity. Jonathan provides competitive rates and great loan programs to fit your needs. Purchasing, renovating, or refinancing, Jonathan can expertly guide you through the maze of options to find you the right mortgage for you. Blue Water Mortgage, your dedicated mortgage broker. NMLS number 1291. Jonathan Ferrante, NMLS number 1694126. Contact Jonathan directly at 813-267-4369.
This is Let's Talk Real Estate with Corina Cisneros on 101.5 WEEI Sports Radio Lakes Region. Once again, here's Corina.
And we're back with Leslie Bryant of Bryant Paving. Okay, I'm thinking about doing my driveway. I give a call, and what happens next? You're going to send somebody out to get a quote? How does that work?
Sure, absolutely. Almost every job, we send someone out to go take a look at the job because they all are different. So typically we won't give a price over the phone without
Can't.
seeing the job. We
Right,
really need to see it. So you call in, we put a quote folder together for you. We schedule an estimator to come out and take a look at your driveway. We evaluate the information that comes back from the field. We present you with a quote. Then you determine if you want to move forward with the job. We're certainly happy to answer any questions that you have when you call in. Office staff is fantastic to deal with. So
Okay. The answer and the question we've all been dying to know. How long does a paved driveway last?
Until it's not good anymore.
Okay. What can you do to prevent it? What can you do for preventive maintenance so it lasts as long as possible?
Sure, lots of things. Some of the care items are things that you do in your everyday usage. So be careful not to fill your gas vehicles or lawnmowers, etc., up on an asphalt surface. You can also fill the cracks with hot rubber crack filler we offer as a service to fill the cracks to keep water from penetrating down through those surface cracks. You can seal coat the driveway. That's more of a preference item. Some prefer to do it, some do not. That helps to protect the driveway from any spills or leaks or things that could damage or eat at the asphalt. One of the biggest things that you can do in New Hampshire is to make sure whatever material is along the edges of your driveway is what we call backed up, meaning that there's something off the edge of the asphalt that somebody's tire can't just drive off the edge. That causes the edge of the asphalt to break off. So whether it's loam or whether it's gravel or stone, but if you pull something back to the edge of your driveway, it really protects those edges.
Okay. Does it cost an arm and a leg?
No, only 2 fingers.
Okay, we have some good humor on the show now. Great.
Right? It really it depends on the job completely. Depends on where the job is, what we have to bring for equipment, all kinds of variables.
Okay. Well, Leslie, thank you so much for taking the time off your busy schedule to be with us today. Bryant Paving is located at 177 Waukee Street in Meredith, New Hampshire. If you would like to contact Leslie or the company for a estimate, please call 603-279-1499.
Great.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you for having me.
Would you come back if we need some more expert advice on paving?
Absolutely. I'm here for comic relief also.
Okay, then you're definitely coming back for that because we
All right.
love comic relief. It's time to take a break and hear from our sponsors. And remember, the video and podcasts of all our shows are available on Facebook, YouTube, and on letstalkrealestatenh.podbean.com. Thank you for listening this morning. We'll be right back with more on Let's Talk Real Estate after this on 101.5 WEEI Sports Radio, Lakes Region.
Another summer day has come and gone away from Paris or Rome, but I wanna go home.
When you purchase or refinance your home, you have a choice in who takes care of your title, deed work, and the closing. Summit Title has earned a reputation for accuracy, dependability, timeliness, and flexibility. They work with you on your timetable to ensure a smooth closing regardless of the complexities that may be involved. When your loan officer or real estate professional asks you who you want to use for your closing, tell them you want Summit Title. You have a choice. Learn more at stscorp.com. Summit Title Services, your closing resource in New Hampshire, Maine, and Massachusetts.
Let's face it, shopping for insurance can be time-consuming. That's why when it comes to your auto, home, and life insurance needs, make things simple and trust the experts at Allstate. This will help you get the coverage that fits your needs while helping you bundle your life, home, and auto policies. Bundling saves money, sure, but it also saves you time, so you can enjoy the things that matter most even more. Contact Derry Allstate agent Joe Suazo today for a free personalized insurance proposal. Allstate, are you in good hands? Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida.
This is Let's Talk Real Estate with Corina Cisneros on 101.5 WEEI Sports Radio, Lakes Region. Once again, here's Corina.
And good morning. We are back with one of my favorite of all time guests, Debbie Lurvey
Thank you. Nice to be here.
from Summit Title. As a realtor, we always want to have a phenomenal title company working with us and our clients. Debbie did 48 transactions with us last year. Thank you, Debbie.
I did. Thank you. It was great to work with you.
Okay, so here are some basic questions for Debbie about title that you would probably want to know the answers to. So let's start with number one. Who orders title?
It depends on what type of transaction it is. If it is a lender, if you're working with a lender on a mortgage, title would be ordered by the lender. And if you are paying cash for your property, then you would pick the title company through suggestions of your realtor.
Okay, so what would be the difference between title companies for somebody to choose one over the other?
We all provide a great service and do a great job. Communication is key. So I think it's important to take feedback from your agent who has their favorite title companies that they work with for the communication and doing a great job at the table.
Well, for me as a realtor, we have a very high level standard of service. So when we work with other people involved in our transaction, we need to make sure that our clients are handled at the same level by the bank, title, insurance.
Exactly. And I think that is one of the things that I pride myself on and Summit Title is our commitment to providing that great service and communication.
And you have demonstrated that, and that's why I keep working with you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Next question. What does a title search entail?
Title search entails looking at the chain of title through ownership. So we look at prior owners as the deed goes back to look for liens that might be out there, anything that could create a flaw in title, discharges that are not properly done, making sure the right people who are selling the property are given authority to convey the property.
Who reviews the title?
Our attorneys in our abstract department review the titles.
So an attorney gets to really
We
have the
have-
final word, right?
If there are issues, our attorney does have the final word, but we have a specific abstract department too that works
Correct.
very closely with the attorneys.
Okay, and what if a problem arises in the title search?
If a problem arises, we do everything that we can to clear it. There are a lot of title issues that we can handle without anybody even knowing that we're taking care of them.
Give me an example.
If a mortgage was not discharged correctly, that is the most frequent title problem that there is. So we will reach out to a lender who was may have discharged it improperly to let them know how it needs to be fixed.
Okay, a topic on my mind that we haven't talked about yet. Cybersecurity.
Yes.
What's going on in today with that cybersecurity and title?
There is, unfortunately, such a wave of wire fraud going on. We are seeing that people are trying to intercept outgoing wires for seller proceeds, as well as if a buyer is wiring in money for their closing. There are people out there who are trying to intercept that and take the money and reroute it somewhere else. It's crazy. Their emails are getting hacked and they're able to access that information. And that's why it's so important to use secure emails when providing wiring instructions or sending them.
That was my next question. How do we protect ourselves?
When we provide our wiring instructions, we will only give those verbally to a customer. And when someone requests a wire from us for their proceeds, we have to provide that to them securely, or they have to provide it to us securely.
Okay. You said some really important things over the last few minutes. Let's go down more granular. Share with us some anecdotes that we can learn from your real life experience with title.
My real life experience, and what I think is most important, is the importance of owner's title insurance. And when people don't get it, and then there's a title problem, and they wish they weren't hearing that from us.
Why would somebody not want to get title insurance?
I don't really understand why they don't. The cost is minimal, and I think a lot of times it is for that. They think they're saving money, but title insurance is cheaper than having a consultation about a title problem.
Okay. Give me an example of something that a title insurance took care of, a real life that you can share with us.
A real life situation, there are several, but taxes come to mind quite frequently. We will always check to make sure taxes are paid, but everybody can have an off day and taxes may have not really been paid when we were told they were. New buyer gets a letter saying taxes are coming to lien, and the title insurance would take care of that.
It's always great to have you here, Debbie.
Good to be here.
Title is super important for us realtors, for our clients. We want to make sure to have peace of mind and that there are no clouds on the title.
Yes.
Okay?
And we will do everything we
So
can.
we want a lot of sunshine
That's right.
on our title, right? No clouds.
That's right. Lots of sunshine.
We'll be right back with more on Let's Talk Real Estate after this on 101.5 WEEI Sports Radio Lakes Region. And good morning. We're back. This time we are with a very special guest, Karen Mitchell. Now, Karen Mitchell and I have something in common. We're both passionate about aviation. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you so much, Corina. It is great to be here. This is kind of a busy morning, though, isn't it?
It's a very important day. But first, Karen is the president of Winnaero, and she's going to briefly tell us about what is Winnaero and ACE Academies.
All right. Winnaero is a local nonprofit that seeks to advance aerospace education in the Lakes region. We do this specifically in the summer through ACE Academy. ACE stands for Aerospace Career Education. And so we have 2 weeks of summer camp for kids from elementary through high school. Our first camp this year is going to start on July 8th and our second one on July 15th. And to get some publicity for this, we have a really special event today. Do you know what it is?
Of course I do.
It's Wings Water Wheels.
Wings Water Wheels. I can't wait. We've been planning this for a long, long time. And it's going to start in about an hour from now at the Laconia Airport. And if you're listening to this show and you have kids and bigger kids and adults, go. Because what are we going to see there, Karen?
We are going to see things that have wings. So it's an airport. Of course, we're going to see some planes. We're going to see some Cessnas, some Pipers. We're even going to see a Cirrus jet and some of the other great aerospace things that can fly around.
Well, that's pretty exciting. A Cirrus jet is very exciting. And by the way, I'll be there with my little plane if you want to get on my little plane. All right. So I'll be there.
Great.
Okay. So aircraft. What else are we gonna see there?
Well, we're calling it Wings Water Wheels. So whether or not there's water coming out of the sky in the form of rain or we've got boats, rain or shine, it's going to be a great event. So we're going to have some boats there and also the wheels. So all of the special equipment from Guilford Police Department will be there because actually, did you know that the Laconia Airport is actually located in the town of Guilford?
Really?
Isn't that amazing?
The Laconia Airport is actually in Guilford. How about that?
Yep. So everybody gets along well, though, and we call it our hometown airport, as you know. So I was there this morning already, seeing everybody getting set up. And so in just about an hour, the doors are going to open and come on down.
It's a lot of fun. I was there last year. There's a lot of aircraft. You have a lot of other interesting vehicles, trucks, boats.
We have some really special attendees also. We've got Pike Paving, so they'll be there with some of their big heavy truck equipment and ready mix concrete. So if you've ever wanted to sit in the driver's seat of a big old concrete truck, come on down. We'll have them there. Also, the Lakes Region Flying Club. Did you know that there's a flying club? And what could they possibly do in the Lakes region?
Well, maybe if you join the club, you can start flying.
Yeah. You actually have to have a pilot's license before you join. Just found that out. But Bob Stevens is a helpful guy. He can get you started with that. And we're also going to be welcoming Avlight and Blue Water Mortgage. And of course, Cisneros Realty Group.
And absolutely. I am a proud sponsor of the event. And I will be contributing my $500 for a, what's it called, sponsorship? Is it?
A gold sponsorship.
Woo! Gold sponsorship. And where's all this money going to go? Tell us.
All of the money that gets raised today and all the publicity that we build today goes toward educating youth in the Lakes region about aerospace. Not only that flying is amazing, of course, we know that, but careers in aviation are very, very much in demand and will continue to be in demand.
And financial assistance is available.
Yes. So by your sponsorship of today's event, we are able to get kids who might not be able to afford the tuition for the summer camp. We are able to get them there and show them what their future might look like.
Aviation has been very special to me. My two parents were pilots. They would throw me and my brother and sister in a little Cessna in the back seat. For us, it was like going, like going on a car to do a road trip. I never forgot. Forget. I cannot ever forget those days.
Nice.
When I became a teenager, I wanted to be like them, and I just wanted to learn how to fly. Today, my son Federico, he got his pilot's license like a month ago, and now we're parent and child. We're flying together all over the place, and we're having a great time. So, be there or be square. Today, 10 a.m. Go. Don't miss it. A great event called
Wings, Water, Wheels. You should see signs around town that say Airport Open House.
And that's from 10 to
2 o'clock.
Okay, see you there. Okay, everybody. Well, thanks, Karen.
Thank you
for being on the show once again. Join me next Saturday morning at 8:30 for another episode of Let's Talk Real Estate. And if you or someone you know is looking to purchase a home or sell, please contact me at 603-273-6160. You can also find me on Facebook, YouTube, or on our website at nhlakeshomes.com. If you missed today's show, no worries. The video and podcast are available on letstalkrealestateng.podbean.com. And remember, mi casa es su casa, and my name is Corina, like the song Corina, Corina. Until next week, play my song.
Let's Talk Real Estate is presented by the Cisneros Realty Group and sponsored by Blue Water Mortgage, Summit Title, and Allstate Insurance, the Joe Suazo office in Derry, New Hampshire. Let's Talk Real Estate is a production of Modern Media LLC, CRG TV, and MR Strategic Alliance LLC, all rights reserved. Join us every Saturday morning at 8:30 and Let's Talk Real Estate with Corina Cisneros, Realtor, on WEEI 101.5 Sports Radio Lakes Region.